Do you think that YouTube will have a part in the upcoming presidential election?
Yeah, it absolutely will, and especially with the youth vote, because YouTube's very tailored to that demographic, and political candidates are finally starting to get it, that it's just as important and cost-effective to put out those type of ads, that, you know, they could either go on television and spend millions of dollars, or they can put a viral ad out on YouTube and reach a larger audience, so it worked really well.
Spend a lot less money.
Exactly.
Exactly. Have you heard about this proposed bill that Congress is trying to pass? It's called like a 10 strikes bill, where it would make it a felony if you streamed copyrighted content online more than 10 times. Have you heard about that?
I haven't heard about the 10 times. I know I work during the day at the Competitive Enterprise Institute, which is separate from my personal channel, but they've been working on a lot of that type of stuff, and they're absolutely against those type of regulations for the most part, if it is what you're describing.
Yeah.
But
felony seems kind of harsh.
It does seem kind of harsh. I mean, you know, since I upload videos, I have dealt with some people using my content occasionally, but for fair use. So, you know, if people are using it for fair use reasonably, then, you know, people shouldn't have a problem with it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because here these little kids are making video parodies of Lady Gaga videos, and then they could, you know, get in trouble.
I think a felony is a little bit harsh for throwing kids in jail for doing that type of stuff. But admittedly, if companies are spending a ridiculous amount of money to put out some sort of content, they should have some reasonable protection over their product. But I think if what you're describing is correct, I haven't read it, but if it's a felony, then that might be a little bit too harsh. So.
Where do you see YouTube in the next 10 years?
I think it's going to merge with television. I really think it will, because as advertisers start to figure out that many of the audiences on YouTube have larger audiences than television, eventually they're just going to say, you know what, if we can get a better deal and we can target our audience much better, we have much more detail about the demographics, how long they're watching a video, it's going to be much easier for them to just say, you know what, we can justify now spending money on that. And when that happens, a lot of people are going to just say, this is what I do as YouTube.